On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Forbid.
To order somebody not to do something, especially officially, to keep something from happening or arising.
Examples:
Forbid smoking in public areas. Forbid the use of chemical weapons. God forbid you should regret your marriage.
Punctuate.
To insert punctuation marks, equals, comma, period, colon, etc., in the text, to interrupt periodically.
Examples:
Punctuate a sentence. Punctuate his talk. Strikes had also punctuated the preceding weeks.
Diaeresis.
A mark placed above a vowel, typically to indicate that it should be pronounced separately from the preceding vowel, creating a separate syllable.
Examples:
Diacritical diaeresis. Mark with diaeresis. The word naive is an example of a diaeresis used in English to indicate that the two vowels should be pronounced separately.
Tease.
To make fun of someone or make jokes about them, either in a playful way or to upset them. To separate the fibers of something. To ruffle a person's or animal's hair by combing.
Examples:
Tease the children. Tease wool. This ad is intended to tease a competing product.
Hyphen.
A punctuation mark, used to connect two words or parts of a word, to indicate a compound word, or to separate syllables for clarity.
Examples:
Double hyphen. Missing hyphen. Make sure to put a hyphen between your phone number digits.
Proofread.
To examine written material and mark any errors in spelling, grammar, punctuation, or formatting, to read carefully and correct errors.
Examples:
Proofread document. Proofread manuscript. The teacher asked the student to proofread the essay as part of the revision process.
Unintentional.
Not done or made on purpose, accidental.
Examples:
Avoid unintentional harm. Unintentional insult. The mistake was unintentional and made in good faith.
Invariably.
In every case or on every occasion, without exception.
Examples:
Invariably polite. Invariably correct. She invariably arrived at the office early each day.
Glaringly.
In a way that is obvious, conspicuous, or highly visible, in a manner that draws immediate attention or scrutiny.
Examples:
Glaringly obvious fact. Glaringly bright. The flaws of the proposal were glaringly apparent during the meeting.
Trump.
A playing card with a picture of a trumpeter on it, used in certain card games.
Examples:
Trump card. Choose trump. The trump suit in the game of bridge is determined at the beginning of each hand.
Fable.
A short story, often with animal characters, that teaches a general truth or a moral lesson.
Examples:
Classic fable. Moralize a fable. In his speech, he quoted a passage from a well-known fable.
Vernacular.
A language or dialect spoken by the ordinary people in a particular country or region.
Examples:
Vernacular language. Native vernacular. The poet wrote in the vernacular of ordinary people.
Nihilist.
A person who rejects all religious, moral, and political beliefs and values. A person who believes life is meaningless and void of purpose.
Examples:
Violent nihilist. Militant nihilist. The professor accused the student of being a nihilist for constantly challenging the course material.
Gait.
A person's manner of walking, running, or moving on foot, a particular pattern or style of movement or locomotion.
Examples:
Awkward gait. Brisk gait. The older woman's gait was slow and unsteady.
Belie.
To contradict or show to be false or untrue, to give a false impression or disguise the true nature of something.
Examples:
Belie his expectations. Belies the impact of the speaker's words. The peaceful surroundings belied the danger lurking just around the corner.
Betray.
To reveal or deliver to an enemy by treachery or disloyalty, to reveal something unintentionally.
Examples:
Betray a friend. Betray confidence. He felt betrayed when his best friend revealed their secret to the enemy.
Wag.
To move or swing back and forth or up and down in a lively or playful manner, to shake or quiver.
Examples:
Wag their laughter. Wag a forefinger. The cow lazily continued to wag its tail while grazing in the field.
Expel.
To officially force someone to leave a school, organization, or country.
Examples:
Expel him from his native country. Expel air from the lungs. He took a big drag of his cigarette and slowly expelled the smoke.
Restrain.
To prevent or hold back from doing something, often by physical or moral force, to limit or restrict one's actions or behavior, to control or moderate strong emotions or impulses.
Examples:
Restrain from violence. Restrain a child. The police had to restrain the suspect after he became violent during the arrest.
Maniac.
Behaving in an extremely wild or violent way. Noun, a person who is extremely enthusiastic about or devoted to a particular thing.
Examples:
Maniac about things. A homicidal maniac. He was a maniac for collecting stamps.
Stickler.
Someone who insists on strict adherence to rules, details, or standards. A person who is meticulous or pedantic about something.
Examples:
Stickler for details. Stickler for cleanliness. He was a stickler for punctuality and would not tolerate anyone being late.
Egregious.
Outstandingly bad or shocking, conspicuously or outrageously bad or reprehensible.
Examples:
Egregious claim. An egregious error. It was an egregious mistake and caused significant harm to the company's reputation.
Pact.
A formal agreement between two or more parties.
Examples:
A non-aggression pact. Aviation pact. The two countries made a pact to reduce their carbon emissions.
Divulge.
To reveal or make known something that was previously secret or confidential. To disclose information that was previously concealed or hidden.
Examples:
Divulge whereabouts. Divulge information. He promised not to divulge confidential information to anyone.
Stern.
Serious, unyielding, or strict in manner or attitude.
Examples:
Stern warning. A stern look. The student's antics did not amuse the stern teacher.
Yaw.
A time long past, often nostalgic or romanticized.
Examples:
Stories of yore. Long gone yore. In the days of yore, knights would ride on horseback and joust for honor.
Embark.
To go on board a ship or plane, to set out on an enterprise or subject of study, to start something.
Examples:
Embark on a trip. Embark on a foolish adventure. We embarked on a new project.
Simile.
A figure of speech that compares two things using like or as to describe one thing in terms of another. An explicit comparison between two things using like or as.
Examples:
Simile in literature. Epic simile. The poet used a simile to compare the sun to a golden coin.
Confer.
To have a meeting or discussion, to come to a decision or agreement or exchange ideas, to bestow something.
Examples:
Confer degree. Confer honor. The leaders of the two countries met to confer on the issue.
Poetic.
Of or relating to poetry equals a piece of writing that emphasizes the expression of feelings and ideas, using language in an imaginative and expressive way.
Examples:
poetic genius, poetic justice. The sunset was so beautiful it looked like a poetic scene from a movie.
Indiscretion.
An act or remark that shows a lack of good judgment, tact, or prudence, a behavior or disclosure that is considered inappropriate or unwise.
Examples:
a moment of indiscretion, indiscretion of youth. The tabloids exposed the celebrity's indiscretion in cheating on their partner.
Sect.
A group of people who follow a particular religious or philosophical belief system, especially one that is regarded as outside the norm or mainstream.
Examples:
sect beliefs, secret sect. The minority sect believed in a set of unconventional religious practices.
Preposition.
A word or group of words that shows the relationship of a noun or pronoun to another word in a sentence, indicating location, time, direction, or manner. Example: in, on, at, above, before, after.
Examples:
English preposition, complex preposition. When learning a new language, understanding the use of prepositions can be quite challenging.
Industrious.
Hardworking, diligent, and persistent in effort.
Examples:
industrious worker, industrious student. He was known to be very industrious and would often work late into the night.
Distraught.
Deeply upset, agitated, or emotionally troubled.
Examples:
distraught with grief, distraught emotions. After receiving the bad news, he was so distraught that he couldn't concentrate on anything else for the rest of the day.
Abbreviate.
To shorten a word or phrase by leaving out some of the letters or syllables, to make something shorter or more concise.
Examples:
abbreviate words, abbreviate a long document. I will abbreviate the title of the article to save space.
Pronoun.
A word that takes the place of a noun in a sentence, such as he, she, they, or it.
Examples:
pronoun usage, possessive pronoun. In English, personal pronouns such as he, she, and they can replace a person's name to avoid repetition.
Antecedent.
Something that happened or existed before a particular event or situation. Adjective, preceding in time or order.
Examples:
antecedent conditions, birth and antecedents. Chemistry has long historical antecedents, including alchemy.
Plural.
The grammatical form of a noun or pronoun indicating that it refers to more than one thing or person.
Examples:
Plural form. Plural culture. We use plural nouns when there is more than one of something.
Legitimacy.
The state or quality of being allowed and acceptable under the law. The state or quality of being founded on a reasonable or acceptable reason.
Examples:
Democratic legitimacy. Challenge the legitimacy. I'm going to deny the legitimacy of his claim.
Gratuitous.
Given or done without charge or payment.
Examples:
Render gratuitous service. Gratuitous insult. The gratuitous violence in the movie was unnecessary and disturbing.
Offend.
To cause someone to feel upset, angry, or annoyed.
Examples:
Offend his sensibilities. Offend a customer. His rude comments offended many people at the party.